Hello, Serendipity students. Miss Carla here. We're going to do a little science experiment today. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be finding out what colors make up the black ink that you find in markers. Okay? Well, the first experiment that we're going to do is we're going to need a coffee mug. And if you have some coffee filters, you need those. I also have a little plate. I've got some water. I have 3 different kinds of black markers. It specifically says not to use the permanent markers for this experiment, but we'll use one anyway just to see what happens and find out why. Why don't they want us to use the permanent ones? But I'm going to start the experiment with this, which is probably the kind of marker that most of you guys have at home. Okay. So first you want to take the coffee filter and just cut a circle shape. A nice big circle out of the middle of your coffee filter. Here's mine. And you're going to put a line across the bottom part of the filter about an inch up. So right across. So you don't want to go all the way across the center. You're down in the lower part of the coffee filter circle. Okay. I made a nice thick black line here across the bottom. Now, I'm going to pour a little bit of water into my coffee mug. It's just enough to cover the bottom. You won't be able to see it because I won't be able to tilt it that much, but it's only about that much water in the bottom. And then you're going to take this. You're going to put it against the sides of the coffee mug so that the bottom part of this ends up in the water in your mug, up against the wall of the coffee mug. And I have it here. Now we're going to wait and see what happens. Got it tilted a little bit. And supposedly the color is going to come up on the inside. Already we can see some color creeping up the inside of my mug. I'm not seeing a lot of different colors yet. I'm mostly seeing some dark colors and some blues. Climbing up. Pull this up a little bit further so you can see it. And here is what I have. It looks like it's mostly black and blue and green. This is what used to be the line right there across the bottom. And so this is where the water has crept up. All right, I'm going to put it back in there. I was hoping I'd see some other colors in there too. So let's see what happens with this experiment. I'm going to use the same marker. I have this coffee filter. I'm going to draw a nice big black dot in the center here. Made a really big one. I'm going to show it to you. Now I'm going to drip some water onto it and we'll see what happens to that. Right on the center. Press it down here. Again, you can see the blue and the greenish colors coming out. Nothing too thrilling. We'll see. Let's see what happens if we use one of these. I really have to put a lot of ink on here to get a nice black dot. This is from a Flair pen, this is called. I like to write with it. I'm going to put some drops of ink on there. Some water. Just spreading out black. What about the Sharpie, the permanent marking pen? Let's see what happens to that. Purple. I'm getting a lot of purple from that. Well, I definitely think that this one is the most dramatic. And that is what I got from this here. It's just a regular old Crayola marking pen, black. So I think if you're going to do this experiment, that would be the best marker for you to use, the Crayola. And you get something that looks like that, or as you can see, I'm getting a little bit more color from this. I'm going to put a piece of white paper behind it so you can really see it. There, I like that. So that is what is inside your black Crayola marking pen. That's kind of a fun experiment to do at home. You can kind of mess around with it a little bit, see what else you get. I'm starting to see a little bit of reddish color in here. Not too much, but maybe a little tiny bit right here along the edges. But I like this blue here. That's nice. Well, have a great day. Have a lot of fun playing with coffee filters and markers and water. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.